on the B site, and there's a large open area in the middle, we'll refer to probably as mid, and both teams can vie for control of mid. That's how it is.
There indeed was not a singular bit of sound on the map screen. We've been talking in the abyss. Anyways, hello and welcome back to SVSU Esports.
This is week 3 of Sacramento State University Esports. We got Valorant Tuesday night here. We got SVSU versus Iona. Should be a good one here. Looks like the first map will be Ascent, kind of a pro favorite of the pros. Tends to be somewhat of a default pick. Everybody knows it. Everyone knows how to play it. A bit defender-sided, so you might see the defense take a couple more rounds than the attackers. That's kind of how it works.
Somehow, every time we've been here, it's been attackers running through normally.
Maybe, just how it works.
Maybe it's a pro scene thing.
It could be.
We're like somewhere in the middle between more than casual, not yet there.
But it definitely ends up coming down to preference. If your team just likes attacking more, maybe you'll just take it. At least at the top, though, it tends to be defender-sided. So I guess we'll see how it plays out. I suppose every time we play this map, the attackers usually are doing better on both sides. But
there, and then we have the occasional, Odin on B point.
Occasional, somebody please pull out the Odin. It looks like we'll get into the match here. Ascent, round 1. I believe we saw the second map would be Icebox. Bit of a
map.
Huh?
The third map's going to be Haven.
Third map will be Haven. Icebox is definitely, that's Saginaw Valley State University's pick right there. Even if we lose on it a lot, that's our map. That's our refrigerator.
We'll get a positive win rate on it eventually.
We'll get there.
I believe in us.
We'll get there. Looks like, looking at some of the team comps here, starting off, I was going to say is looking pretty similar, and I believe I am right. Might just have the complete ditto on both sides. We'll see.
I see.
Don't you say it.
I'm going to say it.
Don't you do it, Phil. No!
Gonna say
my apologies. I am aquatic, by the way, and this is my co-caster Puff here. And Puff, just for the record, pronounces the name Astra incorrectly. He says Astra. He's got me confused at this point. He said it so many times. I'm just mad on principle.
One day you'll accidentally slip up.
I'm not going to say it. It is pronounced Astra.
It is. Meanwhile, Astra.
Is this going to be every night, Phil? Yeah. Is this going to be every Tuesday?
It's going to be every time we see her.
Every Tuesday. Welcome to Saginaw Valley State University Esports. We can't decide on basic English.
It's the one character I play. Allow me to pronounce her name wrong.
No!
Meanwhile, we have literally just the mirror match going in.
We have the exact same team comp on both sides here. Seems the meta has settled a little bit after a couple of buffs and nerfs.
After leaving behind a certain Frenchman.
Rest in pepperoni.
Hope you know the tour de force here. Why are we at like 4 frames a second?
This might be an aquatic laptop moment. You know what? To be fair, it runs worse when it's not plugged in.
Shoot.
I might want to go get the charger.
Mayhaps.
I will leave you in capable hands of Puff.
All right, that's a very bold statement there.
Capable.
Capable, not very capable. Oh yeah, I forgot. I have sound. Hello. So going in, I honestly can't tell you what's happening because I can't see what's happening. I can hear the gun clicks. I think pistol round's about to start. Pistol round. B. Nope. I don't. We got it. He's returned already. He realized his bag is sitting in the room with us. Anyway, this pistol round being around where both teams just have pistols, so it's going to be, generally speaking, buying Ghost, probably buying some utility, or maybe going for just a classic, the easy, not really easy, but, it can right-click one shot. It's a very small shotgun. Or, the occasional shorty, just out random. I hear a sheriff going off, though. Can't see it. But I hear it. I don't think there's been a kill out. I know the spike's been planted, however.
Last player standing. Cancelled. Placing sentry.
Flash.
Last player standing.
Well, I can't speak. Put the camera back up.
And we are back.
We do exist once again. We have gained like 3 frames.
Yes, but oh, there we go.
Discord would like to challenge your statement.
Out there.
Look, we have more frames. That's all that matters.
There we go. All right, we can see
It is
2
previous
rounds
FPS.
to
Oh, wait,
0
actually, it might be back
in
now.
Iona's favor.
Huh,
Looks like they're
what?
going to be stacked over on one side of the map, going over for leaving one to stay mid a little bit. We got the knives coming out from Spec, if I'm not mistaken. Oh no, from Iona.
Yes,
Pushed up here.
we will, however, be seeing a sort of full push onto A side, it looks like, but SVSU haven't been able to buy full guns after those 2 rounds that we've been lost in the abyss.
Be a little bit of slow play here. Looks like they're just going to wait it out, hold the angle, and try to get in there. We'll see. The drone peeking, trying to find something.
Can't find it.
Doesn't find much, if anything. Jesus.
Silva's in there.
Anchoring down the site here. Looks like going to come the Silva Dart. The Jet Knives as well, trying to peek over the smoke. Finds it. Kills don't come through. A little bit of damage on both sides.
No.
Got the flash. They know he's here. So they got to do something about its stat. Here comes the Shock Darts. Barely surviving. Does get spammed through by the Sheriff there.
A very nice Astra smoke in order to help their KO get across, but now we're going to be seeing SVSU playing sort of on the back foot once again. But however, Iona has yet to make it on the site.
They've yet to do anything except find that kill, and the rest of Saginaw Valley is kind of spreading out, getting the rest of map control, especially in mid. They're pushed up pretty far here. Looks like we might have a bit of a challenge going up. I'm not quite sure what the plan is for Iona. They're just waiting. I don't know if they're waiting for SVSU to peek and get killed, but they don't have to go anywhere. If the timer runs out, defense wins. So it looks like finally a push might start to come in here. We see the Jet running onto site. See a lot of damage. Just go back.
That spray barely missing. Just
Oh,
in front.
jeez.
It looks like we will
Did
be
finds a
seeing
kill through the smoke, 4-4.
Sovadiv.
10 seconds left.
Sova diff. Get diffed.
Diffed. Meanwhile, we're going to be seeing the plane
Oh, going
coming
for the
out.
flash. Just find the kill on the plant. That might just be the round. No matter what else happens, I don't think they will get it. 4 seconds to plant. That'll be it.
That will indeed
That'll
be
be the round for Saginaw Valley finding it. Although 3 kills coming out from both sides, that'll be a damaged econ. I wonder what we're going to see here. I don't know if either team's going to have enough for at least all 5 of their players. Might see a buy as much as you can. Huh? Oh dear. Oh, I put so much effort into that casting. So maybe some more technical difficulties. We'll see. I'm going to keep casting like nothing is wrong. Going in here. Maybe still a bit of a save from Saginaw Valley. Got a couple of pistols. Taking mid. Bit of a challenge there.
I'm pulling them in.
Slade on the Astra, trying to kill on Spec, gets Jet diffed. For Saginaw Valley. Again, kind of spread out all over. This is not what you normally see. Iona's just kind of staying all over the map, taking control of free zones instead of trying to push. I don't necessarily hate it. We do see beautiful kill there from Slade and Mills, both finding some kills there. It's going to be 3-2 Saginaw Valley favored, although Silva on about 1 health. They're going to be able to push up onto A. Jets deep. They're not going to be ready. Nobody sits at this angle. They're not going to be ready for him.
One enemy remaining.
Although beautiful kill from Slade, 3-1, going to be leaving the KO to plant.
All right, we'll be back out of the abyss one more time. Now it's just KO left.
Simply one thing, he's on low health. Well, Silva is too. Trading life, and Slade with a clean 3K.
Will they make it to spike in time? I honestly don't know.
Yes.
Yeah, no.
Plenty of time.
There'll be no more suspenseful voice coming out from me.
They won't. Beautiful stuff. Saginaw Valley going 2-2, grabbing some extra guns.
Taking which
Should have enough. They also saved that last round, so they'll have enough to buy. Iona will be in a little bit of a tough spot. They've had some weird rounds, like not necessarily losing entirely, getting plenty of kills. So honestly, it's pretty even both sides. Might be able to get a tab to see the eco.
Need a drop.
See what that's like. Looks
see
like we'll see guns from everybody except the Sova, opting probably to pick up the gun of fallen allies. Initiator class tends to go in last for most time, using their abilities to initiate the rest of their team, help them get in. So he might just try to grab a gun from a dead body.
Meanwhile, Spec opting for that opt-down mid already pays off, takes out the Sova.
He opt in to go for that peek in mid, and it might just find two.
They're just deciding to try and peek it. He knows that turret's there. He thinks.
Oh, he wants.
Spec,
just press the button. Press the button, Spec.
If only he knew.
It's hard. It's hard. We can see through the walls. Of course, they can't. So it's gonna be a little bit different. They're full pushed mid here. Iona does get tagged, so a couple of them are seen by that Sova drone.
They are.
Can be a little bit tough.
Yeah, sure.
Pushing into this Astra. That's not going to be what they want. He knows they're here.
He tries
goes for the sock.
And then the enemy Astra smoke. We have to just try and give him a little bit of cover going across. We're just gonna be seeing the spam hits. Gale got his knife ready. Honestly, how much do you think that hurts?
Probably a lot. Yeah. Probably like a bullet.
Most likely. And speaking of bullets, would you look at those 3 kills just coming out? 1 from Iona, 2 from SVSU, leaving just 2 to 3. I can't count 2 to 4.
Tough spot here. Goes for the swing. Does find 1. 2 to 1. Again, this KO has to 2v1 here.
It's a very good 50-50 in the favor of Iona. However, they are still down an entire player, and they have to plant.
It's tough. Not too much time left. He really does have to get this down. Gonna swing at the same time. Does find beautiful kill from Mills, taking it there. Unknown Deftone. Clean. Saginaw Valley, again, 2 people left remaining. Should still have enough funds to buy. Not quite sure. Do manage to pick up the op there.
Did he not swap his name back?
Not quite sure. Maybe he's back on a different account. I don't know. Oh, that's right. He did swap his name. Looks like he swapped it back to SV Mills.
Yes, we no longer need to be slightly confused.
that is true. Saginaw Valley in a interesting spot. They're playing it well, but Iona's playing this game completely different than almost anything we've seen. Opting to take free space when they see it instead of trying to push into Saginaw Valley's area. They're like, whether it's mid or most of A, but not actually on site, they're kind of just taking the space that's available to them and waiting to seek out where they want to go.
This Astra might have a very unfortunate thing waiting for around the corner, where she's deciding to back up. 3 hostiles detected by the KO knife, however.
They do know it's going to be a bit of an A hit here. Spec pushed all the way up. This is risky. He can be peeked from multiple angles here.
He doesn't care.
We do see Iona with the jet knives.
He wants the catwalk kill.
We'll see.
He almost. Oh, they're behind the wall.
Well, that's all the way only. I don't believe that's wall pennable. That's through a very deep amount of wall.
But I really thought they were on the other side of that wall.
Is Spec gonna go into their spawn with the operator? Well, surely not.
It looks like he might actually get one on the catwalk.
Here it is. Here it is. Does find the kill. Beautiful stuff. As the rest of Iona looks like they're starting to push on A. Here comes the jet with the ult, trying to find it. There goes. Does trade out 1. Jesus finds the kill. Mills finds another. 4 to 2. Saginaw Valley favored. Push in here, trying to take gunfights where they can. Peaks does find 1. They need to at least get some damage on somebody else just to tie it up. And Spec is all the way behind them with the operator. This is not what you normally see.
Spec, you know what you have to do. Go
for the knife, Spec. Spec, do it. Spec.
I don't care what.
Spec, do it. Oh, you know what? I respect it. I respect.
I know Trevor wants you to play it like it's not a ranked match, but like respect.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
Thank you.
Saginaw Valley will be up 4 rounds to 2 with a lot more money as well. They can lose this one and still buy, without a doubt, probably another op or 2.
Meanwhile, Iona already struggling to full buy as we do see the lone Astra sitting there with light shields.
A little bit tough. Most people run Vandal at this point, so the light shields are just as sufficient as the heavy shields.
Spec going for a very aggressive angle, getting called out for it. Not really expecting the jet above the wall, which is honestly fair enough. Does manage to flick up to her, but barely didn't flick high enough.
Does go for the kills. Slade here just pausing it. The rest of the team can't get in. It's only the jet using the dash ability to get through the Astra.
And now the wall's going to be coming out. You can't hear nor shoot through this, but you can just walk through it. However, it's going to be putting you at a very large disadvantage to whoever is looking at you from the other side.
The wall definitely makes things very different kind of game, although we might see something mid here. Oh, and there goes Smashed in. Finding kill Iona going up 4-2 players right now. It's going to be really tough for Saginaw to do anything unless they happen to get some lucky kills here. 1-4, trying to find one. Slate can't do it. Iona get big round for Iona, going up. Only losing one, getting the spike down as well.
Yes, now did Iona grab the operator is the real question. They did not, choosing just, ignore the sniper on attack, which is fair enough, honestly.
Although, as we saw, SVSU will be able to full buy again. Slade will have to request from Smashed in on the Odin. Let's go.
Is he going B site?
He'll go B. He'll go B. I don't believe Iona will.
They've only pushed A. They appear to have a slightly favored site.
most teams don't go B. Yeah. They like A.
Like, we see at least like one by now. It's the 8th round. We see one.
Got 5 ults here for Saginaw Valley. Gonna be interesting. KO could probably use it here just to slow down the push, not let Jet get in there and whatnot. Although he'll have to go up to Heaven. Interesting stuff. I wonder what they're gonna use the ults here for. They do have the ult from KJ. That'll be a little bit interesting for the retake. That should make life a little bit easier. So they can kind of afford to wait. They have a lot to retake.
Yeah, they do. Jesus is almost getting caught out there by that ability spam real quick after they found out leave there off that recon dart. Now he's getting sprayed through the floor. Does pop the KJ also.
Making it really tough. It's going to be hard for Iona to do anything.
Iona no longer has abilities on point. What are they going to do?
Spike planted.
Oh, here comes a KJ ult. It's just a matter of time. It's going to get rough. Jesus goes down. He only has about 10 seconds to get rezzed.
I don't think he needs more than
Probably is not going to happen.
Just taking some shots. Honestly, fair enough.
You see the Killjoy health come out from the other side as well. All the ults getting brought out here.
Well, it's like the Overwatch team fights. If someone pops Q, you're all popping Q.
Oh, that's pretty much how it goes. Honestly, this was looking very much Saginaw Valley favored, but not at this point. Mills going around for the sneaky play of try to catch somebody on the exit.
I think they're just playing for the runaway now.
They're just saving their weapons at this point. We got some very expensive stuff. Smashed in with the Odin.
What is this angle?
Oh, Mills might find it. The Killjoy might get it here as they all leave.
He
gets the nasty angle and finds
one. He just runs. He's gone. He's out.
That's all you need.
That Jet is possibly slightly annoyed.
That's a little bit annoying. You never like to see that in a competitive environment when you're playing against it. You gotta watch your angles. You gotta watch your angles.
We do see them going B. However, little do they know, they didn't see Ashton's weapon a single time.
True.
They don't know what he has.
Oh, he did spray through the ground.
Oh. They heard his weapon.
They only, yeah.
But who's going to expect him to keep the Odin?
Oh, they're going B.
Ashton is indeed.
They're going B, and Ashton's got an Odin.
He's got some sort of lineup. I don't even know what that is.
Oh, that's for, I believe, either A or mid here. But they're going B. I don't think they're ready.
I don't think he's ready.
Oh, they don't know.
He's ready.
Oh,
he's not ready.
Here comes the kill. It didn't really get to use the Odin. They haven't gone B, so it was unexpected. Oh no, here comes the Jet. Going to be point blank off shot. There it is. Spec finds it. He dashes out 4-4. 4-4, 4-4. 4.
That dash being
times 4.
Yes, 16. That dash being the exact real. That dash being the exact reason Jet is such a good operator. She can take an angle, take space. If she misses the shot, or even if she hits the shot, she's gone regardless. Meanwhile, I think that's the Astra getting caught out on the left there a bit.
Oh, he can't watch all of these angles. I don't. Oh, that's going to be a little bit. Oh no, actually, that frees everything up for them. 3-3. They know where he is. Time's kind of ticking down here. Slade's got to make a move. Mills on 3 health.
That's one thing we calling out the corner. Barely he didn't know. He didn't know he had someone there.
He took damage. He took the damage.
He did take the damage.
Oh, 3 health. They got to swing at the same time. Mills finds it. Beautiful stuff.
So that is one thing SVSU's been doing. Well, actually, both teams have been doing really well. They aren't taking the 50-50s if they have teammates either alive or there with them. They're doing a very good job of both peeking at the same time, therefore meaning the defender can only take out one of them.
I really like, on that topic, Iona's fundamentals. They have a really good job. You can see how the kills are kind of lining up here, and you can see their strategies. The goal of a duelist in this game pretty much is to get in there quickly and either trade out or die for information. And we've seen every single time that Iona is choosing to push after they wait and find a hole in the defense. They do a good job of remaining patient, and then they send in the Jet to go find and do some damage, throw in all of the initiator utility, and get on side quickly. They have very good fundamentals, as well as how they take fights, as Puff mentioned.
See Iona once again going B. However, they know Smashin's there. Do they know he's alone, though?
We'll see. They're a little bit more ready for it this time.
It's going. They're realizing maybe not all of the eggs in one basket. We aren't in Easter yet.
They
Almost there.
very true. Very true. Mills holding the angle. Again, Iona taking their time, just taking the free space when they see it, and narrowing down where the defenders could be from there.
Yeah, it's behind the other wall.
Pushed up B a little bit and pushed up mid here, so they'll have the option to go towards B. They pushed all the way up mid. It looks definitely like a B hit. People in B main waiting for the Iona players in mid to go in and start taking fights, so the rest of the players can get in there.
I believe we're going to be seeing Slade coming across a few of them here. Gets the jet off the
Slade gets two. Hero moment from Slade there.
Going to save Ashton. They don't
Can I
even
get
know
an
he's in the back.
SVS? And where's the U? The Saginaw 4? Never mind. Slade with a 3K, still very solid.
It's the jet debating, honestly, on just saving their weapon. I don't think the SVSU knows they're in the corner. However, they're in dead line of sight. Spec reacts
Spec
afterwards.
dashes in with the up, finds the kill. Beautiful stuff from Spec.
I think just neither of the jets were like mentally prepared for the other jet to just be there.
That was a surprise factor. We can kind of see from the kills here that Iona's a lot more spread out in terms of who's getting kills, and Saginaw's very consistent. That means you can kind of put players wherever and expect them to do at least decently in their gunfights. And kind of let them use their utilities as they please. Iona, on the other hand, has to try to get Diagram to get as many fights as possible, and if he goes down, it's a little bit harder. Looks like that's kind of their game plan here.
Yes, like how Aquatic said before, the Jets' main goal is just to trade out, and they've most definitely been trading out, normally going 2 for 1. But as soon as they get shut down, Iona sort of starts to have to play on more defensive, even if they don't have the site yet.
It's a little bit tough to take fights as an initiator because your abilities are so slow. Yes, they're really good at marking opponents, but by the end, and Diagram over the top.
Just choosing to fly, following Jet's name, just driving through.
Up there in the jet stream, here comes the Astra ult, although still got the oh my gosh, he's got the shorty. Oh, he's got the shorty, and beautiful one tap from Spec. Started trading over to the Vandal.
We've learned, what was that one school we faced where they just kept having shorties for some reason?
The one that was last week, that was funny.
Yeah. Scarlet Tempest, that's what it was.
Yeah.
They kept just randomly having a shorty on every swing.
Hey, it worked.
It does work. And we can't actually hear the defuse. Slade let's go down.
Come through here 3, and that'll be it for Saginaw Valley.
Yeah, they'll be taking this round.
Bit of a switch in casters. Puff will be taking his leave for now. Thank you, Puff, for joining us. We'll instead have Egoist here sitting down on the mic. I believe first time for you, Egoist. Right?
No, it's my second time, but like that was last
round.
Welcome.
Face cam.
Nope, we're not on mic. You're fine. They can't see us until a little bit later. Thank you, Puff. Appreciate you. Iona here down 4-7. One more round and a half. So you gotta just use everything you got. As is kind of the basic strategy. You'll lose everything next round as the defense and attack kind of switch up here. So, should be interesting. Smashed in once again on the Odin. Should be good stuff. Yeah, with Spec back on the op. Smashed. It looks like it'll be an A hit with 1 over on the B site. Should make it a little bit more interesting. Spraying through the wall, trying to find something. Looks like he might get 1 or 2 brief hits, but not too much damage there. The rest of Iona going towards A site, and Saginaw's not there. They all rotated over towards mid, with only Slade in a very more passive defensive position, not allowing him to take any space or hold any space, I should say. Diagram finding the kill. 5-3. Saginaw Valley favored. Mills finds one in spawn. They just keep sending players to spawn. Absolutely brutal. Iona's lost a few off of that. They do have the site. 3-3 here. Should be interesting. I'm not quite sure what we got ults-wise. Oh, looks like Iona has the KO ult. It'll shut down all abilities that Saginaw's trying to use to get in here. Looks like they'll just have to go for gunfights, pushing in. Here we go, trying to find it. Loses one, loses another. Hero moment, 1v2, doesn't quite find it there. Almost had it. Sounds good. Sounds good. Here we go, looks like on the attacker's side, be a little bit, pretty much even, as we said a little bit at the start, more of a defensive siders map. So should be interesting. And you have 800. Everybody has 800 credits right at the start, and there's nothing cheaper than the pistols. So with the most expensive being 800, so you cannot buy anything but a pistol. You can spend all of your money, like Diagram has, on the Sheriff, which will 1-tap to the head, 2-tap to the body without armor, or you could buy the Ghost, which will still 1-tap to the head, which is 500. pretty expensive, or you could just buy armor and some abilities. Whatever you got left, buy some abilities, kind of thing. But you see the frenzy here coming out from Che. Looking to peek towards mid here. The Astro Smoke coming in. Spec taking the fight early. We see a lot of utility coming through. It'll be a big fight in mid. Looks like both see each other. Jesus going for the long-range classic there, trying to find the kill. See more swinging towards mid. Will be the kind of 3-on-2 over there. Although KO's going to be peeking. It'll be tough. Here comes the Silver Drone. Location revealed. It'll be tough for them to push through now. So much resistance. Spec's low. Smashton looking to take a fight. Maybe he does have the armor, so he can survive a little bit longer. Pushing up. Mills just waiting here, trying to take the gunfight. If Diagram backs up, Diagram finds one, gets traded out by Spec. Be able to push in a little bit, 4-4. Both players lost one. Lots of damage, though, especially on the side of Saginaw. Smashed and dies there to that. And Che with another one came up behind. Manages to find two. Saginaw pushing on here. Mills not quite certain of what's going on. Doesn't quite find it. It'll be a 4v1. Slade trying his best. Down comes the thing. He's all the way in their spawn. I didn't even notice. Doesn't manage to quite find the kill there. Saginaw losing the pistol round. What are you seeing here? What are you seeing? What are you seeing, English? You seeing some Valorant?
I'm seeing Valorant, that's for sure.
Valorant.
This is the way the cookie crumbles in this game.
That is sometimes how it works. Looks like Jesus, although, no, not quite. Not quite buying much here. Not quite buying much. We'll see what the strategy is. When you are down in weaponry, you kind of got to go for some interesting strats. Either like a full rush with all pistols, just trying to find some advantage. Even if you full rush a site, and there's only one defender there, like, it doesn't matter if you only have pistols. You're going to at least get the site. You might lose 2 or 3, but that's just, that makes it a lot easier. That is for certain. So we'll see some very aggressive strategies. Spec trying to get in there with the pistol. It's really Saginaw's goal to just get a couple of kills and ruin Iona's economy. Not quite finding it, only finding one, nor getting the plant down. That's not really what you want to see. Iona will be in a good spot, 7-7, although they will have to likely keep the weapons they have instead of buying more.
It appears that they're playing very aggressive instead of patiently going on the site. As you can see with the Jet just swooping in there trying to find a pick, I would assume
that is exactly what kind of happens those pistol rounds. When you lose that pistol, it's hard to really play normally. Go for that aggressive stuff there. We'll see Saginaw with the full buy here. So Iona, instead of trying to buy slightly better weapons for a lot of money, instead of just kind of saving what they got, and so they have plenty of econ even if they lose this round. Kind of, it's what's called the bonus round. After see, we got a little bit of a freeze on our end, not quite hit those. The rest of Iona goes over. Saginaw on to site here. Spec got up on generator. This will be a difficult angle for anybody on Iona to take. Looks like actually does get traded out there. Diagram finds the kill on the Spec with the Spectre. It'll be a little bit tough. Mills trying to, looks like got the spike down though. Saginaw's got 4, Iona's got 2. This should be relatively easy, although we got some low Saginaw Valley players here. Not much health. See the Killjoy turret coming out here. And Jesus is gonna have to hide from it. That thing will do enough damage to kill him. They don't have too much left, so they just have to wait out the spike at this point. Iona really doesn't have much. Jet can get in there, but Killjoy is definitely not an aggressive agent. It'll be a little bit tough around it. They find one, trying to get in there, trade it out. Just the Jet left, low HP. Jesus takes the fight. Loses it, only Astra left. And looks like the bomb will go off in time right after. But after everybody dies that round, so should be interesting economically. See, Saginaw is thinking about what they're going to do with their economy. They did win the round, but they had to invest all of their money. Not super duper easy there. Not super duper good for them. They will have to save again. Tough. Iona, on the other hand, plenty of weaponry. Will have the op as well. It should be a relatively easy round for them. And again, this is what Saginaw Valley's kind of gonna have to do. Get aggressive, try to find as many kills as they can. If they get a kill, they will be able to pick up one of Iona's weapons. Make it a little bit easier for them. It's kind of how you swing the round. Full rush, trying to lose 2 people for 1, grab a defender's weapon, and try to get the spike down. While the person with the weapon goes for hero play. little bit tough here. Although, we do have the jet knives, which are free. You're just using all. You basically have one of the best weapons in the game, so should make it a little bit easier there. Maybe be able to find something. Saginaw Valley does find a kill here. Actually, this is super winnable for them. They pick up the weapon. Does find one, or does find another. Spec absolutely tearing it up right now. The 5-3 Saginaw Valley favor. Iona hasn't taken any despite the weaponry. Oh, Slade trying to hold this. Looks away for just a little bit. Looks like it's going to be good. Kind of in a tough spot here. We're having a couple of technical difficulties. My apologies. Do got the spike down though. SVS hasn't lost anybody yet. Which is what they want. Just trying to wait it out. Looks like Iona's probably going to save here. Just kind of waiting over towards B's side. Again, you can bring weapons in between rounds. So if you pick up a gun, or if you buy a gun and the rest of your team dies, you can just save it for next round so you don't have to buy. Usually you don't gain as much money in between rounds for saving, but it is overall a net positive just to save the gun, not try to lose it. When your odds are that low, you might as well save your weapon for the next round. Spec trying to go for an ego play there. Is he gonna die? He dies! No, Spec! The end of the round. Unfortunately there. It's not what you want to see. Yep.
No.
Yep. So you guys, what character do you play in
Me?
Valorant?
I like to play duelists, so like Neon and Jet and Reyna.
Why is that?
Because I'm a selfish player.
Selfish?
I also
Did you know that Duelist is the most selfless player on the team?
Well,
because their job is to go in and die.
Well, to take a pick and then die, but
yeah, that's selfless to me. Because you go and die at the start of the round and let your team do the rest.
I just like, I don't know. I like just like because they have the utility to just like, I guess, in a way, style on your own opponents.
You know, that's
like
fair.
with the Jet, you have your dash, you have your updraft, and you have smokes to like dash into, and then you pop out, shoot, and then you go right back in.
You know, I can respect that. That can be definitely very stylish. I play all rules except duelist.
Why?
There's always a duelist player. No team needs a duelist. Every team always needs a smoke.
I like smokes too. I like Viper.
Viper's fun.
That's about it.
Fair enough.
That's as far as that.
To be fair, I do like Phoenix. Phoenix is a good duelist. And Spec is a good duelist player here. I wish I could just watch what's going on with technical difficulties. I can hear things, to be fair. I can hear what's going on.
One enemy remaining.
Oh dear, unfortunate there for a second. I feel like trying to run trying to get out of there, but runs head first into Iona Sova. That'll be the round for Saginaw Valley. It doesn't look like Smash will be able to get out there, but maybe our KO will. Yep, that's how it's gonna look. Saginaw Valley up 10-7 here. I don't know what's going on. We're having some technical difficulties. We might have to be back in just a second.
UIB fam, going to Astral to do them Astral Guardian things I do.
Going to see if that fixed it. Oh, fixed it for a second. I believe we're back. I believe, to my knowledge, we're back.
30 seconds left.
All right. Looks like 3-5 in Iona's favor. Blade takes a bunch of damage, but 3-3 there. It'll be tough trying to get in there. I don't think they... Nope. Yep. Iona's not on site there. They'll have to go back around. Find one. Only a little bit of time. They got to get this spike down. Plenty of time to do so.
Left.
And we'll have to retake here. They do have some good retake agents for this. Although we do have to see the Astra ult. That should make it a lot more difficult for Iona to know where Saginaw Valley is on the site. Because it blocks the sound, the Saginaw Valley can kind of run around a little bit more and be obscured. Mills trading out 2-2 here. Slade on low health. Being able to push in, kind of surrounded. Here comes the molly from KO. Although, Slade does not quite find the gunfight. Timer's ticking down here. Smashton does find the kill. He can't necessarily hear the defuse, so he's just got to make a play. Beautiful shot from Jay. Finds the kill, although I don't believe they'll have time.
No, they do. No, they don't.
No, they don't. Less than a second before the bomb explodes. Very close round. Very good stuff.
The Astra ult was a very good idea to muffle out the sound, so they didn't know where they were going to be or where their position. So they had the upper. I think they had the upper hand. So when they were coming in the site,
and on the econ side, definitely looking Saginaw Valley favored. Iona on the will have to be on a save round here. Though we'll manage to have at least one Vandal. I believe we call that the hero rifle. I think is what CS players call it.
No. The what?
Like the hero rifle, while the rest of the team is saving, you buy a rifle, and they expect to win. Yeah. That Spec trying to get in here. Utah have to dash out.
Got to target.
The Saginaw trying to get in here. Does manage to get onto the site. 4-2 their favor. It's definitely looking their side, and finds another one, and it'll only be one left. Jesus does find that kill. Beautiful stuff. Not much to say about that round. They really just get in there and get the job done. They only have one round left to win. I said it was a defender-sided map, and look at this.
Oh, this is definitely a defender-sided map. But like me personally, if I was the defenders, I'd win. But that's just me personally.
Hey,
but
you heard it here first. First, folks.
Don't call me out that, because I'm still like I'm a bronze 1, but like I'm still good. I think I'm still good.
He can do it. He can do it. Rank isn't everything. That's what Stylosa always says. We'll see the full buy from both sides here. SVSU all stacked towards the A site. One chilling mid, just trying to find a little bit. Spec trying to get it, looking for even a speck of damage. Doesn't quite find it. Diagram going down early. That's going to be their Iona's duelist down. Although we do see the Killjoy ult coming out from SVSU. That's going to take away all of the star power from Iona. They won't be able to really do anything here. I don't think they have the Sova ult to counter it. Trying to get in, getting as much as they can. Sova was still on site. 2 kills there. Now in Iona's favor. They're up a man. Actually, beautiful stuff from Jesus there. Finding the kill, 3-3. Killjoy ults of their own now. We're going to see. And now here comes the kill. Again, it could be the last round, so all the ults getting used here. Slade will find it, finds another. Can he get to the Killjoy ult in time? Only a little bit. He has to reload. No, unfortunate. That's going to be a Jesus trying to get in the corner. He's going to get knifed. No, he won't. What is going on? He's getting memed on.
Oh, but the team just rotated, which was a good idea on their part. While Slade gets a pick.
30 seconds left.
Only 30 seconds
and he
left.
waits for a rotate.
Beautiful stuff. Trying to take the fight while Smashton gets the spike down. I don't know. In mid here, this is always, oh, this is spooky. And there it is, Slade finding the kill. Astra thinking that she could just walk out of that smoke. Just walk out, not even run. Slow walk out of the smoke. Does get killed there. Beautiful fight there. We did see some great rounds from both sides. We saw some interesting strategies. Props to everybody.
That was a smart play on
Yep.
SVSU's side. Going once the Killjoy ult went out. Once they used the Killjoy ult, they decided to rotate while Slade waited and catwalk for a pick or two, which happened. And just in case that all failed, they went all the way and rotated all the way back to B and planted the spike. So
There we go.
that was a very smart play.
Beautiful stuff. That was definitely it was a good round for both sides. I believe Iona played very well strategically. Ended up just finding a couple of kills there. Hello to everybody. I believe this is the first time the cam is up. Hello everybody.
They can see us now.
Hello. Looks like Icebox will be, as we mentioned, the second round here. This is kind of our map. It's kind of egoistic. Take a quick sec. Go for it. Go for it. We will see. I'm going to be interested in see how this is going to go. We haven't seen as much Viper. This is kind of Viper's map. We have been seeing a little bit more Astra. The meta has settled a little bit more for most of the maps, but Icebox still kind of an outlier. Just kind of always and forever. Big open map, big sight lines, snipers, Vandal over Phantom kind of thing should be pretty interesting. I'm gonna call that we're gonna see at least a Viper, but I don't think we'll see two Vipers. I think Viper is getting maybe a little bit more not phased out, but other options are being found. Might see some Astra. We did see Astra on both teams there, so we'll take a look and see what happens. We'll take a look. Plays to watch out for. I think honestly, I'm going to call it personal favorite strategy. Go for kitchen. It's up mid. You can either when you push mid on this map, you can either go towards either site or you can go to kitchen, which will connect you all the way towards defender spawn. I think it's really funny to go all the way to defender spawn by taking just a little bit of space on mid. It's pretty vulnerable and you don't see it often, but I would personally like to see some flanks up the tube towards kitchen. It's funny. I don't have much else besides that. In terms of other characters, is this a Sova map or is this a Fate map? I'm not quite sure. Hello? Would you like to sit down and give a bit of an interview here?
Sure.
We got the captain
alive.
for the Valorant team here. My man.
It's a Sova map, by the way. If you
It is
play
a Sova
Fate
map.
on Icebox,
I wasn't quite sure.
you're trolling.
What better man to take my spot than Stitch himself?
The man,
Hello.
the myth, the legend, Stitch out here, captain for the Valorant team. Walk me through that, Matt. Walk me through. I'm very interested in the strategies. The strategies were interesting.
Yeah. So say it's like a map where you really want to, it's a very strategically diverse map. Unlike Icebox here, where Icebox you're either 5-man going A or 5-man going B. Maybe you late lurk someone through mid. But for the most part,
go kitchen.
yeah. Sometimes you do that, but for the most part, Ascent is like very diverse in its strategy. If you're looking at attack strategies, you can do 1-3-1 is what we call it, where 1 B main, 3 mid, 1 A main. And that's pretty common for like a default because you really want that mid control. Because if you get mid control, it opens up tree, which is another like attack route to hit A site, or you get market, which is another attack route to hit B site. So we do a lot of that. And sometimes you just gotta 5-man hit a site. We didn't really do that on B a lot. B is typically where the Killjoy plays, so you don't really want to 5-man hit the site with the good character on it, who's just gonna stall your push. But yeah.
I was interested by the speed of the play. Iona and Ryan, I saw a very patient team taking their time, taking map control where they found free map control, finding the holes in the rotations, kind of thing. I was interested. What were you guys seeing? Were the successes? What were the rounds you were losing? And what are you trying to patch going forward? What are you trying to continue going forward in this next one?
The rounds that we were losing, it was typically where we weren't taking any control and we were just giving them too much control. A lot of their attack rounds, we wanted to just play passive on A, play retake on A, because we've really been trying to improve our retakes in general. And we think that we have it down finally, but I think Iona really caught on to that and then just started hitting A a lot more and a lot harder. Which, again, A is typically a pretty easy site to retake, but they would oftentimes take that heaven control. And once you have heaven control, you can really only come through tree as a defender to retake. So they're actually doing a really nice job throwing us off our guard a lot. So, and then we finally made the adjustment that, we just need to hold A. We can't just let them have it for free. And I think that's when a lot of our later half defense successes came in.
There you go. And on attacker side, I know it was pretty quick attacking rounds. Looks like kind of just go A, win round.
Yeah.
So it was kind of the strat.
A lot of the time you want to find the weakness of your opponents, right? And the concept has been brought up a lot where, if you're playing roulette and you're betting black every round and it keeps landing on black, why would you ever stop betting black, right? And then that one time it hits red, you're like, oh, black sucks. I'm just gonna go start betting on red, right? And the analogy here is, we keep hitting A and it's working, and then the one round it doesn't. A lot of people are just like, well, let's go B then, and it's like, well, we were going A, we got like so many rounds in a row. Why would we stop just because like they fixed one thing, right?
You know what? I think that's quite a good mental thing. I never really thought of it that way. I never found that in my own gameplay. Granted, I'm a 30 silver, so yeah.
It's a good ranked mentality, right? A lot of people go like, we've hit A site 3 times and it finally just stopped working on our 4th time. Let's go B now. No, just keep going A. If you like lose 2-3 times in a row hitting A, then it's like, all right, let's figure out what's going on here. Because at this elo, people do adapt a lot. So
now Icebox, interesting map. And I was talking about Viper. And we do have a bit of a stream delay here, but I don't want to give away too strategy because the break is pretty long here. Yeah. But what have you been seeing Viper-wise? I know Astra's been getting a little bit more popular. Is this still, I'm not asking if you're running this character, is this still a Viper map? And if not, what are we seeing? I haven't been following the pro scene terribly enough. What do we see? I know we definitely don't see Brim. I think Omen gets played a little bit. But other than that...
Yeah, I mean, if you're a ranked Andy in silver, a lot of people will just pick Omen because they don't know how to play Viper. But at this level of play, not having a Viper is kind of trolling.
Yeah.
We experimented some time for Harbor, so maybe you might see a Harbor come up. Maybe you won't. Who knows? Because that character, he's fun. But definitely, this is still Viper's home map, right? This is where she feels most comfortable on. So
now, can you fill us in on why Harbor hasn't been working the newest agent for the game? Kind of similar to Viper in a way or two. Does have the wall, but you can also shift it a little bit. What makes him bad?
He's just really oriented towards attack. A lot of his util is very attack oriented. Right? His cascade, his first ability, you send a wall forward. His cove is, it's a smoke that can be destroyed, so you don't want to defensively use that to smoke. You want to offensively use that smoke to take space because you'll hear them shooting the smoke, so it's also a bit of an info tool if they want to shoot that smoke down, but it really covers an attack. It helps with a post plant as well. If you throw it down on the planter, right, they can't get shot through walls or anything like that. So he's a very attack-oriented character. So we're seeing a lot of him out on Lotus now because that's a very attack-oriented map. But here on Icebox, where the name of the game is retake, he's not really there for that, whereas Viper has that more defensive setup going for her.
All right.
Plus the decay on the wall is just really good, whereas the Harbor's slow. It affects enemies, and that's really good. It also affects teammates, and that's really bad. Mm-hmm. So, he just can't really work too well defensively. But still pretty much a Viper map here on Icebox.
There you go. So as solves my question that I had. I suppose I got one more thing for you.
Sure.
We were seeing when we press tab, see the kill feed. Saginaw Valley, pretty even in terms of kills across the board. Wasn't too much variance. Iona very much stacked. A lot of kills at the top, fewer kills at the bottom. My theory was that they were playing principled, sending in the duelist to go trade. Duelist was doing that job, and then the Sova, usually the last one into a site, had the fewest kills. That seemed to be kind of how it worked. But you guys had pretty even. I know it's kind of a weird question here, kind of out of left field. Mm-hmm. Is this something that? Is this just a mechanic thing that you all just feel comfortable taking the fights and going in? Or is this a strategy thing?
Yeah, I think it's more of a strategy thing, right? You should never have somebody who's just there to throw out util and be last on site, right? They should still be able to fight for themselves. But a lot of the time, we still have the concepts of duelist and flashes and whatnot down, but we also understand that if you're playing grouped up as a pair, which a lot of the times is more important than just your duelist solo killing 5 people. But that pair work where everybody is allowed to shine essentially it's a lot of the strategy that goes into the game and a lot of the reason why we're able to get such even scores down the board.
And that was what I see on the retakes too, especially through tree, you get 3 of you running out there, so you all trade each other out.
Yeah.
And it's up 50-50 who's getting traded. So
you still have those characters your Sovas, Astras, Omens, Fades, where it's you don't want them to die. They shouldn't be the first one running out of that smoke. But they're definitely close behind that smoke just to get the refrags, which is what's important.
Well, I very much appreciate you coming on, Sis. If you have anything else to add, Mike's yours.
No,
but I'm
not.
sure you got to go strategize.
Yeah,
with your team.
I gotta go get some strats in for Icebox here. It's gonna be looking like a good map. You know, first Icebox pick of our season, and this was
First
one of our
one.
better maps last season. So
Yeah.
looking forward to it.
We've been. You want to update us on? We haven't been in the room on B teams. How they're doing so far?
They're doing all right. I think they're down a couple rounds, but it'll be a good match. I'm
It'll
sure
be a good
they'll
match.
always come back.
Good stuff. Thank you very much, Steve.
Of course, thanks for
Much
having me.
appreciate having you on here.
Of course.
Hopefully we'll get in the rounds pretty soon for you guys here. I believe we'll might take a quick second. Might take a quick second here.
Select your agent.
We are back with the second map, Icebox, the SVSU special, the refrigerator. We have interesting stuff here. As we heard from Stitch, we got the double Viper. Although the Cypher on the side of Iona, I'm not going to say that I want to see. You know, I gotta vote for Saginaw, but I do like the Cypher. I do like seeing the Cypher pick. Very, very good, very saucy. Outside of that, we have both teams have a Sova and Viper, and that's about it. Kind of nice to see some variation. We get to see both teams playing some different characters. Should be a very good time here. We will see Icebox. Icebox is interesting. You heard from Stitch. It is either 5-man rush A, 5-man rush B, and defense plays for retake. Kind of how it works. I'm going to be living for a prayer that we're going to see somebody go for Kitchen. Because Kitchen is funny. Because you get all the way to spawn. Outside of that, things to look for. On defense here, starting off Iona. So you get to see the Cypher playing the defensive side. He's a Sentinel character. Killjoy is as well. So when they switch, look for the Killjoy setups. Get to play the defensively. Outside of that, Viper is also somewhat defensive. Kind of a hybrid between a Sentinel and a smoke agent. What are they called? I'm blanking. What is smoke's called? What are they called?
Not an issue.
Controller! There we go. Controller. Here we go, going into the round. We got the Cypher setting up on A side here. Spec going over full running towards B side. Nobody's over there. I think they kind of just forgot that that side exists. Saginaw Valley just running on the B side. I'm not quite sure if this was a lapse or a strategy, if they thought they just couldn't hold it. Is he getting all the way behind? Spec does not find the second one, does find the headshot there, though. I'm going down 2, and there goes another. Oh my gosh, smashed in, getting the 2K. Beautiful stuff, spikes down, 1 left, they know where he is. Shooting range here for Saginaw Valley, and there he goes. He's just finding that kill. Oh, I love that. I love that skin.
Both teams have a duelist, an
They do.
initiator. No, 2 initiators. And then, no.
Yep.
No. 2, 1, there's...
KO's initiator. Sky and Sova.
Sky's
initiator.
I meant like on our team, we have 2 sentinels and then an initiator and then no, Cypher is an initiator.
Cypher's a sentinel.
Yeah, that's what I just said, and I just changed it. Oh my gosh!
Egoist might need to calm down his ego for that one. That was brutal. That happens, bro. It occurs. Second time on mic it happens. No stress. No stress. Full A push here versus the Sentinel Cypher man. We'll see. He's got the wire up. Got the cage as well. Cypher's very interesting. Plays for the traps. Plays for information with his camera. And very interesting, fun character. Not biased. Not biased. You see him below there. Trying to spec can't find it. Does get a bit of damage though. Gonna see Cypher low health there. Tries to go for the gun. Doesn't quite find it. Slade finds more. Jesus finds a double. It'll be a 3-2. Saginaw Valley's favor. Gotta play for retake here. Both of them were behind. Didn't see that coming. Finds the classic kill. 1 man and a dream. There goes the knife. Jeez, I believe both of them probably still won't be able to take it. He didn't look like he grabbed a weapon there. Trying to push in there. Doesn't know that Jesus is all the way up on there. Does find a little bit shaky, but finds the 3K. Good second round there for Saginaw Valley. Takes a little bit of damage though, and on a save round, that's kind of what's going on. So we'll see what happens from here.
That's crazy. I don't know what's crazy, but that's crazy. Because I don't even know what I'm saying.
Good man.
I'm just talking. I'm just making sounds, making noises.
Bonnie says that is what casting is.
That
is what casting is.
and he do be right.
This is perfect. As you can see, I take this way too seriously, and Egoist balances me out. This works out. This is up. Right here, Slade going in. Hit on to B. Iona's got 1 over on that site. Looks like the rest will be rotating over shortly. Cypher anchoring on A side in case any of Saginaw wanted to go over there in case they kind of faked push onto B, went towards A.
So Valentine's Day, do you consider it a holiday?
Blinded.
Nah.
I don't either. Well, I'm glad we agree.
It's like an anniversary, but for everybody.
That is
Kinda.
well. I mean,
It's like everybody's anniversary.
I mean, I'm not really looking forward to every day, the 14th, and watching people on their Snapchat stories being like, "Happy Valentine's Day to my lover," while some of us, hint, hint, me, can't do that because you know why? We have no lover.
It happens, bro. It do be happening like that, and just like how it be Valentine's Day sad time, it is Valentine's Day sad time for SB losing their round there. We're gonna see what goes on.
Somewhat good one. I kind of set you up for that one, huh?
It's a little bit. I had a crazy terrible swing in momentum because we were completely derailed in the middle of a round. Now I had to try to pull it back. We got both teams almost being able to full buy. Iona has to kind of wait a little bit there. We're gonna see another full hit towards B. We'll run into the KO early. You saw Viper there throwing her smoke into the sky, so it lands in the middle, and she can smoke it off. So Iona might think that they're going mid. Kind of a little bit of a decoy there. Saw the Sky ult going in, trying to find some stuff. There it is. Spec finds one. Beautiful stuff. 4-4 right now. So Spec all the way in the back line. Finds another kill. That'll be 2. See, trying to take a fight there. Dashing out. They have a lot of space. Iona's kind of in a weird spot, and now they don't know where he's going to be. They saw each other.
Ooh,
Does find the kill, but gets traded out. 2-3 in Saginaw's favor. Not too much damage. Everybody's looking relatively healthy. Jesus has got the dog going in. Retakes coming in, kind of slowly but surely here. Not the best agents for it. Iona's in a bit of a bind. This is Icebox, not bind, but Slade going for the shock dart, trying to find it. Peeks, gets the peek that he needs, takes out Jesus, and dies himself. Gets peeked on. Kind of happens. That kind of happens. That'll be 3-1 in terms of rounds for Saginaw Valley. That'll be good stuff. Almost saw the Odin. Almost saw the Odin there. I saw it there. I saw it for a second. But both teams will be able to full buy. Actually, maybe both teams will need to save for one of them. Oh, Jet does have her knives. That's what's going on here. She'll be using that instead of a gun. Oh, no, never mind. It'll be a full buy. Saginaw Valley. 1 left for Iona. Let's see what happens. Not quite sure where Saginaw was going. Looks like they were deciding to go A, but switching over back towards B last second. Probably a bit of a change in call right at the end there. See the knife.
I get we in the gaming industry call that a debate.
The round hadn't started. They were debating themselves.
How do you debate yourself?
Be dumb. That's a way to do it.
Well, what if it was all a strategy?
I think this was for Saginaw. They were just thinking about going A, but they said, no, we're going to stick to our guns and go B. We can make it work.
Or maybe, just maybe, they decided to debate their enemies and then go B.
I'm not going to give you this one. You ain't getting this one off me. We got the Viper ult, the Viper's pit here for Saginaw Valley. It'll be extremely difficult. Once Iona goes in there, they start taking temporary damage until they're down to 1. If they leave, it'll tick back up, but being at 1 HP in this big smoke where they can't see quite as well, it's not what you want to be. It's very hard to push into. Of course, enemies can just shoot into it, but it's a big ultimate. Kind of hard to pin down where they're coming in. Cypher's going to go for the swing right off the bat. Does die right at the start. Looks like Silva's going to try to get in there. This is just looking Saginaw Valley, though. They only got 1 left. Raises on low health. Finds the kill, Jesus, with just miracle flick right there.
Go cards. You know, it's a funny thing, actually. You know, we say go cards, but we're birds. We're not cards.
Like I think he realizes funny. I know he knows it's Cardinals. We got the stream manager yelling at me to yell at Julian.
The bunny ones yell at me.
Bunny would like to yell at you.
How long is it gonna take for Philip to kick me off?
You're on. You're locked. You're locked. Bunny says 25 minutes. Bunny's our manager. Thank you very much, Bunny. We appreciate you. Shout out to running the stream. We appreciate you very much. We appreciate everybody as well coming out and watching. The support has been amazing so far. We hope to give you more beautiful games. Hopefully it shouldn't be too difficult to keep you here when Spec is actually popping off, getting crazy clips, getting these kills. Beautiful headshot from him going in there. Look at this. Flying in like a bird of prey, getting kills left and right. It'll be 4-2 Saginaw Valley favored. And yeah, Cypher is definitely not a retake agent. all alone on the top up there. Not what you want to see. Iona, this was very different. Right at the start of last round on Ascent, it was looking very even. Saginaw Valley only managed to find their momentum right at the end, kind of taking like 5 rounds in a row to win it. And it looks like the momentum carried in between games. Everyone's here, keeping up the momentum.
Well, I'd hope they were all here, because then it'd just be very terrible if they weren't here. Because then we wouldn't have a game on our hands, would we?
We wouldn't have a game. I think Stitch can sub in, technically, but he's the coach. Lovely weather we're having.
Huh?
Lovely weather we're having. It's actually beautiful, 54 degrees out.
Actually, it's not, because it was raining not too long ago.
Well, it was warm for the rest of the day, so warm and sunny.
I got rained on.
This is definitely a bright and sunny looking attack, though. Not much in terms of defense.
I'm gonna have
all
to stop
the
right
defenders
here.
kind of back.
That was terrible.
You know what? I gotta get us back on track somehow. You try this, bro. On the fly. You know what? It's yours. You'll learn. You'll understand. These are funny. I swear.
For who?
They're funny for me. They're funny for me. And these rounds are funny. Beautiful. Just win after win for Saginaw Valley here. Don't you? You like to have fun here at Saginaw Valley State University.
Well, we don't like to do math.
No, you're always doing your math.
Because I have to, not because I want to.
I'm a math major. I like to do
One
math.
enemy remaining.
Oh, smashed in with the drive-by double kill. That was absolutely beautiful. From the ropes, just glides on by, finds 2. Spray and pray there.
LOL.
That was
he said
beautiful.
In all caps.
Huh?
LOL, they said in all caps. And then Lamau, he said
They can
in all
see the
caps.
chat.
And then
They can read the chat.
rolling on the floor laughing
You are
is what
going.
they said in the
I'm.
chat.
Philip, get in here. Get this goof. Get this goof.
Well, I had to elaborate what they meant, you know? I'm a caster. I'm not that smart. Casters aren't the brightest people in the world. They just make entertainment.
Would you like? Bring it. My apologies, Franny. Please. You're. Anyway, speaking of swings, here we got.
Nobody said anything about swings.
It's a joke with Philip and I. You wouldn't get it. You wouldn't get it. Back here, finding kill. Mills gets through the smoke there.
When the joke only
Pushing
apply
onto.
if you were talking about
We're in the middle of a
swings.
round.
And it's a very interesting round to say the least.
Spec getting in there, taking a whole lot of damage. A little bit tough. Looks like they will be able to get the spike down. Almost at the cost of a life there. The Molly doing a whole bunch of damage. Jesus trying to find some kills from long range with the Phantom. Not quite finding it. Taking a whole bunch of damage. We'll have to go for some heals here. Spec in a tough spot. Going for it. Oh, manages to find the kill. The swing doesn't work. Pop rules. Finds it with the Sheriff. It'll be 3 to... I'd say 3 to 1, but there's not much health on the side of Saginaw Valley. It's more like a 2 to 1. Be a little bit tough. Sova not in a great spot. Smashed in using the Sova shock darts to cover up the defuse as well as the Viper mollies. Beautiful stuff. That'll be the clean round for Saginaw Valley. Going up, this will be 7 to 1 their favor.
Smart play on Saginaw Valley's part for putting the Killjoy, pushing them off the site, giving them more time to, I guess, cover themselves. It's forced it, and then as you could have seen that, what's the name we're going against called? Iona they got very desperate as they decided to push in, which gave Spec a pick. Well, he had trade since he died immediately after. Couldn't be me. That's exactly why I'm part of the Smash team and not the Valorant team. But yeah,
Beautiful stuff. I have to agree with all that analysis. Couldn't put it better myself.
of course. It's me we're talking about here.
Going into this next round here, full buy from Saginaw Valley and almost a full buy on Iona's part. Looks like shaking it up here. Saginaw going a little bit towards mid, sending the Killjoy up there. Killjoy, again, a defensive-sided agent, not quite useful on that attack, but so kind of just used to lurk, maybe find some alternate angles, trying to find different paths to get in, catching defenders off guard. Almost finds it, Mills falling there, but distracting the defenders at least for a little bit, as Iona's going to go for, does find the kill, Spec, that'll find it. Beautiful shot there, the Sova ultimate lighting them up, making it an easy kill. 2 to 4. They'll have to try to find something here. Here comes the pop flash from the KO. Be tough. Flashes himself a little bit. We do see the Sova drone coming in. Spec's kind of at a loss. He needs one more kill to get his draft or his dash back. Kind of trapped behind this box. Does get revealed for a little bit of a second. Takes some damage from the shock dart. Trying to get in. Doesn't find any picks either. Iona taking their time, playing patient, doing what they do best.
Saginaw's gonna need at least a pick here if they want to push on the site, or they're gonna have to rotate, but they're not given much option here, having only 2 members.
Spec. And going in there a little bit. Slade covering him. Looks like he got peeked just by a little bit over the wall. They could see him. Now they have enough of a winnable lead to invest the ultimate without fear of losing everything. Oh, Slade does find one, does find another beautiful hero moment from him. He has 2 bullets left. 2 bullets in a dream, 30 health. He's got to get back inside there before his ult one's out. Is he going to see it? Oh, just barely misses the flick.
Mighty unfortunate.
Unfortunately, getting killed by the Iona's Viper.
Mighty unfortunate.
Beautiful shot, beautiful shot.
Mighty unfortunate.
That was a little bit unfortunate.
Mighty unfortunate. Mighty unfortunate.
That is what that is. That will be... Wait, what? No. Oh, they did not. Okay, I thought for a second they switched sides. That didn't. Oh, Spec was about to buy an Onin. I saw it. He was gonna buy an
You thought
Onin.
they were switching rounds? Aren't you like a math major? Hey, you walked into that one. Walked right into it, so I took the opportunity. You know what they said? You never.
Looks like full buy here from Saginaw Valley. Iona again, kind of not on a full buy.
As Eminem once said, you'll have one opportunity. Wait, you have one opportunity, one chance to see the moment, to seize everything you ever wanted.
I'm gonna seize the commentary on this round for a bit here. Looks like the full push on A here. A little bit trying to watch their flank, but most of the rest of the team going in. Spec does fall early. It'll be traded out though. Finds another one. That'll be 4-2 for 4-3 Saginaw Valley. Mills just watching the flank here, holding down the fort. Looks like probably opting for a rotate here. The rest of 2 out of the 3 Iona players are on that A site, and looks like KO is rotating over slowly but surely.
I think they should.
It's a little bit tough here because Iona knows where they are, and Viper is fully set up over here. It looks like also Cypher, so it'll be a little bit tough.
I have the spike.
Maybe going mid, probably not.
Seems are rotating.
Going over towards B, the KO will be in a tough spot. Eventually, he will start to hear the footsteps if SV keeps running here. Does see the flash, they know that SV is going over to this site. Or maybe KO, he might not have seen them, I'm not quite sure.
I think SVSU is going for... Since they have the numbers here, they know that 2 of them are in A, so they know that 1's in B, so this gives them the chance to plant and to get a kill, potentially.
We'll see, looks like Iona's going to take the safe route and not try to peek there. He knew he would potentially peek into 4 players, so gonna wait for the rest of his team, which are all coming in from mid. Going to see, just trying to get some peeks here, just doing the jump peek technique, so you can quickly peek around the corner and get back. Just maybe looking for a peek. We see the Sova ult coming out for SVSU. Can't defuse with a giant laser beam. We see kills coming out for both sides. It'll be 3-3. Iona's got to res the KO. Probably not. It takes a little bit too long. They have to defuse the spike. Smashed and finds the kill, and more kills coming. I didn't even see where he was. From mid. The flank back around towards mid, catching them in the back there.
Yeah, baby!
Saginaw Valley going up 8-2 here.
Can I quote Moist Critical?
No.
Why not?
Not on this stream.
Why not?
No.
Copyright? No. Moist wouldn't do that. Is it because of the bad things that he says?
Funny says we'll kick you out.
He can't do that.
He's running the stream. I think he gets to kick you out.
He's running the stream, but that's as far as it goes.
He'll kick you out. I'll give him that. Looks like SVSU will be once again being able to full buy Iona on the save round. I mean, if you're losing, you kind of you gotta save one round, you get to buy the next. But if you keep losing that buy round, you gotta save the next. You can't really build up enough money to keep buying with repeated losses. So SVSU kind of gets to steamroll every second round.
Well, they're getting steamrolled by Ray's ult.
There it comes in. Jesus does get to find one.
Oh lord, dude! If he had missed all those shots, that would have been mighty unfortunate. Cause that would have just been. Then we could. I don't know. Let's see if he gets this one too.
That was a mighty unfortunate couple of sentence fragments there.
I didn't finish a single sentence there, did I?
No, not really. That's okay. Slade finishing things up for you, getting the kills.
Man, I don't even know no English. I'm an undecided major.
Can you major in undecided?
I guess
round
so.
in the half.
That's what it says. You put major and then you put right beside it undecided. So,
Yeah. What are you thinking? What are you thinking major wise?
I'm thinking McDonald's to be honest. I'm really thinking McDonald's.
Career?
Yes. Who knows? I can become the next Nate shot.
The next Nate shot?
The next Nate shot.
In what game?
I don't know. Maybe in, I don't know.
Not Valorant.
Why not?
You're bronze. You're bronze.
I also don't have my own PC, so
You know what? To be fair, I'll give you that. Looks like another going back towards B here. A kind of not working out for the most part. Seems Saginaw Valley has been favoring this B site. Both sites are pretty easy to retake for the defenders, so it's kind of up to what you want to attack. Oh, the Cypher setup. I don't know if they saw that wire there.
Oh, are we gonna see the 9 first?
No, never. It won't happen. 3-3 here, so even up in terms of. Oh dear! Here comes the Killjoy ultimate. Slade finds one. Will be 3-2. Saginaw Valley favored, pushing on. Should be a relatively free plant, with the rest of Iona having to get out of the way of the Killjoy ult. Should be easy. We got the turret there as well. Should be able, Killjoy should be able to put both of her grenades that she can remote activate. Spec going for the team kill there. Of course, it's a tactic to confuse your opponent.
See, you looked at me when you said that. No,
No, I just thought you'd have a funny face because you can't actually shoot your teammates in this game.
Oh yeah, I know. I played the game, Andrew.
That's why I thought you'd be confused and it'd be funny.
No, it was just goofy. That's definitely what it was.
Thank you.
Where's Goofus when you need him?
Goofus.
It's
Oh, where's aim when you need it?
Dang.
Sheesh!
Roasting our own team like
No, that was the other team for not getting that kill.
Rotating.
That was, I don't know why. I'm not normally that guy. I'm sorry. Iona, we appreciate you. This has been an interesting round. You guys have very interesting strategies. It's been a joy to watch. Genuinely, I apologize on behalf of Saginaw Valley. I'm going to be thrown out of the room. Oh, switching sides here.
Yeah, see,
Saginaw
they're
Valley
trying to
on the
kick you out.
defense here. Looks like going for a couple of ghosts here. Again, this is a longer range map. And
Let us
Classic
win.
does not cut
Free
it from
time.
range.
Same, to be honest.
Both teams going for pretty similar things, although Spec on the Sheriff there. The 2-shot to the body or 1 to the head. From any range on anybody who does not have full armor.
Next Shaz. Oh, they're talking about pro players.
Who's Shaz?
Shazam. From,
Cisco.
no, not at all. He plays Valorant.
Shazam?
Shazam.
He was CS. He was. At some point.
I don't know.
Or was he Rainbow Six? I know he came from he came from another game.
But he plays Valorant. He's a very whiny guy.
Well,
very whiny.
good to
Very
know.
whiny guy.
Good to know. Looks like Iona looking like quite a good like they have a good attack here, although they do leave the flank open. Smashton managing to find one, get some kills on another. Mills finds 2, cleaning those up there. A couple of headshots. Jesus finds 1. Mills drops, but it's 3-2. Saginaw Valley favored. Iona has lost too many. I believe that is a 0 health.
Hey, SVSU
so
cleaning up like I'm about to clean up that discount chocolate from the shelves on after Valentine's.
Dude, that's facts. That is straight up facts.
I don't have the money for that.
For discount chocolate?
Hey, I'm broke. I don't get paid. I get paid this week, so that's nice.
What do you spend your money on?
Video games. Maybe a new Valorant skin since we're playing Valorant.
Dude, you don't have a Switch. You have a Switch?
I do have a Switch.
Oh, you do.
I do. I just don't bring it
Do you have all
to
somebody on the team doesn't have all the DLC.
me. I don't. I only have.
Why, you're not spending your money on your DLC?
I only have the characters that I play. So I have Byleth,
Bruh.
Aegis,
Bruh.
and Joker. That's it. That's all I got. I thought about Sora.
Saginaw Valley here, going up 11-2. This is looking Saginaw Valley favored. Oh, we do see the judge. That's not only what you see on Icebox. Mills pushing up. Looks like Saginaw Valley pushing up mid. Very unconventional strategy, though. Does get the spike caught out. Oh, Slay, beautiful stuff there. Spec finds the triple kill, 2-12.
I think Iowa has accepted defeat.
Nah. Iowa definitely has. We've seen a very good attacking round a little bit ago. They just got retaken on. Didn't watch their flank. If they can watch their flank, throw the Cypher utility, especially that camera, can watch
In
the
order for them
entire
to come
flank.
back from this, they're gonna need a miracle. or SVSU just gonna have to throw hard.
SVSU does
Speaking
have
of throwing hard, like the Falcons in this 2014 Super Bowl.
Anyway,
that was
moving
terrible.
on. I'm going to mute you. We should probably turn down the mic since I just saw it peak.
Turret out.
All right. We got, looks like the A hit here, maybe a little bit towards mid. Not quite sure. Couple utility being thrown around. 2 on B here for Saginaw Valley. I don't think they quite know yet where Iona's going. Spec finds one, finds another, finds a third. Beautiful stuff from Spec. Finally does get traded out. Jesus not quite finding it. Raze taking a lot of damage. Oh, and there's the KO, the one tap. Oh, Mills finds it with range.
Looks like we have a game on our hands.
Oh no, I don't think he knows. I don't think the Iona player hurt. Oh no, he does have the Vandal. Finds the kill. And that'll be the game. Slade finding it.
GG's.
GG's from everybody. Good game. Yes.
Okay. I'll see you later.
Thank you very much to I'm calling you to Goofus.
I'll see you guys next Tuesday. Same time, same place. Peace.
Good match from both teams. Very much appreciate the good stuff out here. We appreciate Iona. Thank you. If anybody was in the stream, we appreciate you guys. Thank you for the good game. Again, this is kind of SVSU's map. This is where they like to be. They have the strategies. They have everything they need. They got the team comp. It seems like there's some friendly banter in the chat. That's always what you like to see. That's definitely how it is. Definitely a good time. Looks like that'll kind of be wrapping it up here. We might be able to get an interview. I might have to take a second to go find said interview. Sweet. Just a second. All right. We have player Mills here, or previously known as Unknown Deftone.
That is
out
correct.
Here. Beautiful game from you guys. Love to see it. It was an incredible first game, and then the just second game, guys found something, it clicked. It was your map kind of thing. Beautiful stuff. Walk me through, how was it going? We saw some banter in the chat. What was the energy like in the room?
We walked in and it was kind of slow, but it's that kind of calm energy that everybody's focused. Everybody wants to get that game, get in that game, get that W. And we come out like that. We start slow, but then as soon as the game gets going, everybody's just chatting up. We're just having a good time. We're rolling.
Now, who's the loudest? Who's screaming? Who's the screamer?
They'd probably vote me because every round, win or loss, I'm like, all right, let's go, another round, keep it going. I just love seeing my boys get hyped, and the more I hype them up, the better they play, and it's just awesome.
Walk me through other team. How were you feeling playing them, especially that round one? What was it? What was some of your favorite rounds? What were some highlights?
I'd have to say one big highlight is post plant icebox second map. It was the Jesus and Smashton, and we know the Raze is one hit. She's playing Maze and one sticking, and he gets up on that rappel line and just W keys it straight at them. Just sprays the Raze, turns, sprays the Sova, just immaculate play. I was laughing my butt off.
Beautiful stuff. We saw some banter in the chat, some lulls, some lamals, some ruffles.
Yeah.
It was a good time.
Everybody was laughing.
That was beautiful stuff. Man, I don't know what else to say. That was just a good round.
Good game.
13-2 doesn't get too much better than that. It was almost looking like 9-3 for a second, but then you made it 10-2.
Yeah.
A little bit of a brow wiper there. Definitely a good time. So Icebox is back.
Yep.
Icebox is back in full force.
We are liking the Icebox. That was our first time playing it this semester, and we liked it. We liked it.
Got the refrigerator.
Yep. The energy was high.
The Red Bull fridge. Yep. Good stuff. Beautiful stuff. Anything you'd like to say to the camera? Anything got for the fans? Any shout outs?
Just shout out to Saginaw Valley, SVL baby.
Yeah, let's go.
Go next.
SB
GG
Red,
go
baby,
next.
SB Red. All right,
Let's go. Easy.
Thank you very much,
Thank you
Mills,
so
for
much.
coming out here. We appreciate you. We'll see you next Tuesday. Very good time. And
Be there.
So it'll be a good time. Thank you very much. Be safe. I know it's been a scary time, but so be safe. Have a good night, Saginaw Valley.
Thank you for watching.